Yo, shout out to my SYSBM brothers. I know that Mad Bus Driver made videos about this topic, and we're pretty much beating a dead horse. But many of these brothers out here, man, a lot of these guys are just a lost cause. They just do not want to let it burn. They don't want to let it burn. I'm talking about the straggle daggle. They won't let it go. They keep begging and begging and begging in these debates to the point where really it's not going to change anything. You're just doing an endless cycle. And the definition of insanity is literally doing something over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That is insanity. But instead of going SYSBM, saving yourself, these guys want to, we got to keep it black. Your mama black. Just like Kyriaki Jones be saying, your mama black. I'm going to explain to you guys 3 reasons why Negro males can't win. Reason number 1 is the negativity. I mean, these guys are always expecting the worst out of everything. Well, if you go to this country, they're going to do something to you. They don't like you. Or you guys can only get the low tier. You're not getting the attractive ones, man. That is trash. Mad Bus Driver debunks that all the time. And saying that, including Kyriaki Jones, they debunk that all the time. So what are these silly Negroes are talking about? Always assuming the worst from an ebony brother. If you get a girl, it automatically has to be the trash. He can't get him a quality Stargate. Or he gets a certain position. They assuming that he's not that good instead of excellent in that genre he's in. Let's say he's a writer. They'll probably assume, oh, he's just the average writer instead of a really great writer. No, these guys always assuming the worst of ebony men. And then you have some guys in the so-called manosphere. Some of these guys, I peeped that game, man. I peeped game on us. Some of these guys, they will try to use genjutsu, the Sharingan, for brothers. And shout out to Kyriaki Jones, you know what the reference is. But some of these guys will try to pull a genjutsu on you ebony brothers, man. And I peep it. They're talking about, well, all women are like this too. Or if you go to another country, you're going to get knocked out the frame. They're going to knock you out the frame. They're going to screw you over too. And Mad Bus Driver, he points this out. He says, he knows you got to watch out for some of these shits, but at the same time, a lot of these guys, they never give a solution. Like, what do we do then? You saying, oh, all these other women are like this. Look, I get it, but the straggle daggle is hell, man. And there's no way that I'm messing with these straggle daggles. If it gotta be like that, I'd rather pick my poison. It's just on another level when it comes to these straggle daggles. And everybody's not gonna have the same experience. You can actually go out here and find a quality Stargate. At least there's a culture and certain values in some of these other cultures. So some of you brothers, man, you're gonna have to watch out for some of these guys. They like to pull that genjutsu, wolf in sheep clothing, just to try to persuade you from saving yourself and finding a quality Stargate. These guys in the so-called manosphere on both sides, some of these guys, they're just trying to keep you in a plantation, man. And you have to avoid that like the plague. Like the fourth great ninja war. And another reason why brothers can't win is because they don't want to be free. They don't want to be free. They still want to be underneath that mama titty. They still want to be under the shackles of the Daggleverse. I mean, I've seen these guys debate, doing all this debating, and it's ridiculous. First of all, if it's supposed to be a manosphere, that means it's supposed to be a man space. Why the hell are you inviting females on your man space? To me, I'm beginning to think that they want that drama. They enjoy the dysfunction. They want a constant headache. It's like it's a thrill to these guys. And the struggle daggle is benefiting them because they're getting their attention and their emotional thrill by arguing back and forth with these guys. A lot of these chicks are low quality. They don't want a guy that's competent. They don't want a good dude. They want the jawline niggas, the so-called select males. Which, in my opinion, I think is bullshit, because who's you to say you're a select male? It's objective, in my opinion. And to me, a non-select male can become a select male through multiple ways, by getting his body right, or maybe getting some resources, or interacting with a different type of person, or going to a different area or a country. Cause I peep that select male shit that these guys are talking about. A lot of these guys, they don't want shit to change. They want shit to stay the same because it benefits them. These so-called select males, jawline cats, Pookie and Ray Ray sympathizers, it benefits them because as long as they can send a chick home with a wet ass, or bang out one of these straggle daggles, aka Big Booty Brenda, then it's all good. I peep that shit because when some of these guys call that out, they feel like, oh, they talking about me because I think I'm a select male, or I'm one of these guys that's banging out these Big Booty Brendas, banging out these straggle daggles, and you got these guys calling me out, or you got the old man talking about only a company dude should be able to get a female. And let's just be honest, a straggle daggle, that's the females he's talking about. And you got guys feeling some type of way about that. These guys want that drama. They don't want to go somewhere where they can just have a clear head. Go somewhere where you want it. Explore different options. They don't want to be free. This is why I only fuck with you SYSBM dudes, my fellow SYSBM brothers. Shout out to Kiriaki Jones, Mad Bus Driver. Shout out to G-Dub, Gerard Bones. Shout out to you, Roadblock. Shout out to you, David Bowman. Shout out to you, Ghost Lion International. Shout out to you. Shout outs to you, Rolando G. Yo, man, I'm missing your videos. You should start making more videos, man. I miss your content. Hey, I understand what you're going through. Hey, that's what Black Avengers for. No. You don't have to worry about the third party trying to find you and ruin your life. And shouts to you, Straight Shooter, Verbs, all you brothers, man. But a lot of these brothers in the so-called manosphere, they playing the fence. They got 1 foot in and 1 foot out because they really don't want to be free. They really want that dysfunction. They're complaining because it's not the way they want it. And the third one ties into the second. They don't want to let the daggle go. They don't want to let it go. Just let it go. It's like the only way some of these brothers would get it is if you use mind control or something. And I think it's what Kiriaki Jones said. You black, your mama black. No, we got to keep it black. Fuck that. The so-called community is dead. Let it go. It ain't coming back. At least the way you want it to. It's not coming back. Just let it go. These daggles don't want to change. And some of these Negroes don't want to change either. You can't save it. Talking about saving the community. And then these daggles don't want to get their shit in order. They don't want to stay in their place. They don't want to play their role. They don't want to let the guy lead. And they're indoctrinated by feminism. So this whole bullshit about if you build it, they'll come is bullshit, because we've been building this country and some. We even built our own system, like Hardcore Tito said, and they still found a way to talk shit about us. They grabbed a Zampato, went bunkai, and stabbed us in the back during the feminist movement. They reaping benefits from white daddy, aka the government. And you Negroes, you silly ass Negroes, burnt toast, Mighty Joe Young, King Kong, State Minor looking ass. Y'all still talking about saving the community? And y'all want to talk about white supremacy? As Kiriaki Jones would say, white supremacy, racism. Even though that daggle, that's white supremacy. That's the biggest arbiter of white supremacy. I blame every damn thing on these daggles. Everything. Most of the problems come from these daggles. And that's the bottom line. And it is, I don't care what anybody says. And I'm waiting for a motherfucker to talk about being fair and balanced. Fuck that. Fuck being fair and balanced. This is what's wrong with you Negroes, man. Too fucking south. You talking about saving the community? We talking about fair and balanced? I mean, this shit can be cleaned up right now. At the straggle daggle, stop depending on white daddy. Stop depending on those perks and shit. These struggle daggers don't want to let that power go. Just like these feminazis and these social engineered females of American society. So how the hell you gonna fix the community and these bitches want to divorce you and take half your shit, take the kids away from you, or these bitches just want to put you on child support? It's just dysfunction. But we want to talk about fair and balance. I mean, Hardcore Tito called that out a few years ago when he made a video response to dude. I ain't gonna say his name. Talking about being fair and balanced. Why the hell should we be fair and balanced in a system that's rigged against us? Wouldn't that make you the fool? Not only the American society is seemingly against us, but the fucking community, especially these straggle daggles, and then they got a bunch of perks and they don't want to let go so we can fix this shit. So fuck being fair and balanced. And you damn right, I'm biased like a motherfucker. Now, when they see you with a Princess Peaches, with a Consuela, with a Sakura, Hinata, and Urza, all of a sudden they want to have a problem. They want a bitch. You see that? Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So you might as well save yourself. And what pisses me off is that some of these guys don't want to consider it. Even if you prefer the daggles, you not even consider maybe possibly seeing yourself with a different Stargate. Possibly. Like, they don't even want to consider the possibility. This is why I'd rather be with a mud shark, a coal burner, than a straggle of destruction. AKA, and by the way, Bears, he kind of reminds me of a straggle, how dysfunction he is. Shit, somebody got to pay the toll tonight. You burn the coal, you got to pay the toll. If you burn the coal, nigger lover, you got to pay the toll. And these bitches don't even like y'all. A lot of y'all ain't their first choice. They really just want a pink dick in their mouth. That's really what it's about. You guys just don't want to let it go. You would rather cuckold yourself. You would rather get cucked than leave, than save yourself. Like, I peep what these guys are saying about these straggle not wanting a good dude. They want the select male, the jawline niggas. And what these so-called select males are really saying, they being passive aggressive. They want shit to stay the same. They want the select guy slash jawline dudes to be able to have these straggle daggles, while the good guys, they just gotta sit there and take it. You just gotta accept the fact that you're not a select male and get what you can just get. If the girl's a 5 or a 6, you gonna have to get the 5 or 6. Or you like the straggle daggle. I mean, you had a crush on her since high school. Okay, I'm clapping them cheeks. Like, go hunt and smash Cell in the Cell games, and after I'm done with her, maybe a few years later, 10 years later, then you can have her. I mean, you still got a crush on her? You still like it like that? Okay, I'm done with her. You can have her. Sloppy seconds. These guys, they want the good guy to be sloppy seconds. And you know what? You can pay this child support for me and stuff. You can help take care of these kids for me too. And mentor them. These guys, they want to be able to have the perks of getting with some of these females, while the good guy carries the weight of the community on his shoulders and mentoring his bastard ass kids. You just gonna have to accept it. You just gonna have to take it on the chin and accept that you ain't a select male. You not a jawline nigga. You gotta get sloppy seconds. You just gonna have to accept it. I peep that shit, man. I see right through them with my Byaku gun, man. Nothing get past these eyes. I peep game. You know, I'm using a Sharon gun to copy their moves and what they say, and I have it ingrained in my head. And I peep it. So not only that these straggle daggles don't have your best interest, but these mediocre Negroes don't have your best interest. And shout out Susanto Clutch. These mediocre Negroes. But some of you guys know what the deal is, but you think you can change them. You think you can make them see the error of their ways. They're not going to see the error of their ways. No matter what you do, you cannot talk no jutsu. The Daggleverse. You cannot talk no jutsu. The community. You black, your mama black. We got to keep it black. We want to talk about white supremacy. We need to be talking about nigger supremacy. I always want to hold back competent brothers. Like us fellow SYSBM brothers. I'm going to tell you this one last time. Let it go. Planet Vegeta is dead. Planet Namek is dead. Krypton is dead. Cybertron is dead. Pluto is no longer a planet. The universe has got erased. Let it go. Let it go and be free. Let me know what you SYSPM guys think. No, I really want to know what Mad Bus Driver and Kiriaki Jones think. And I'm out.